Welcome back to another exciting episode of Learn English with Podcast Conversation. I'm Jennifer, and today we're diving into a crucial skill that every English learner should focus on: reading comprehension in English.
That's right, Jennifer. Reading comprehension isn't just a basic skill. It's foundational for academic success, professional communication, and even enjoying your favorite books or articles. It involves understanding, interpreting, and engaging with the text on a deeper level.
Exactly. And the wonderful part about listening to podcasts like this one is that it actively enhances your listening and comprehension skills. You'll not only pick up new vocabulary, but also hear how words and phrases are used in context, which can make all the difference.
Absolutely. By engaging with us, you'll learn to think critically about what you read and how to articulate those thoughts. Plus, each episode offers a chance to practice your listening and speaking skills, which are essential components of language learning. So, let's jump right into today's topic and explore effective strategies for improving your reading comprehension.
To start our conversation, let's talk about why reading comprehension is such an important skill to develop. It goes beyond just recognizing words. It's about fully understanding the meaning behind those words.
Absolutely. When you have strong reading comprehension, you're not just passively reading. You're actively engaging with the material. This means you can grasp the main ideas, make inferences, and even draw connections between different pieces of information. Such skills are vital not only for academic success, but also for everyday life where information is constantly being presented to us in various forms.
Yes, and being able to understand different perspectives through reading is incredibly important in today's globalized world. It enables you to connect with diverse ideas and cultures, which enhances your overall learning experience.
Exactly. So, focusing on enhancing your comprehension skills will enrich your journey as an English learner and open doors to many opportunities in both your personal and professional life.
One effective strategy to improve your reading comprehension is to actively build your vocabulary. The more words you know, the easier it becomes to understand complex texts.
Right. Make it a daily habit to learn new words. Whether it's from reading articles, listening to podcasts, or just engaging in conversations, jot down unfamiliar words that catch your attention.
Once you've noted these words, take some time to look up their meanings. Try to use each new word in sentences of your own. This will help reinforce your learning and make the words stick in your memory.
And don't forget that understanding the context in which words are used is key. By seeing how words fit into different scenarios, you can remember them better and use them correctly in conversations.
Now, let's delve into some practical reading strategies. Two useful techniques are skimming and scanning. Skimming allows you to quickly identify the main ideas, while scanning is great for finding specific information.
Yes, these strategies can be real-time savers and make reading much more efficient. You don't always need to read every single word to grasp the overall meaning of a text.
Absolutely. While you read, try to take notes or highlight important points. This not only helps you remember key information, but also makes it easier to review later.
After you finish reading, try summarizing what you've learned in your own words. This active engagement reinforces your understanding and retention of the material.
Another crucial aspect of developing better reading comprehension is understanding context. The surrounding information can provide valuable clues to the meanings of unfamiliar words.
Right. When you encounter a difficult word, look at the sentences before and after it. This can help you infer its meaning and make educated guesses based on context.
And let's not overlook the importance of cultural context. Different cultures may utilize phrases and idioms that don't translate directly, so being aware of these differences can enhance your understanding.
So, reading a wide variety of materials, different genres, authors, and topics can greatly broaden your understanding of various contexts. It will prepare you for the many styles of English you might encounter.
Now, let's talk about practicing active reading. This means engaging with the text on multiple levels, asking questions, making predictions, and even visualizing the content.
Exactly. Before you dive into reading, consider what you already know about the topic. This creates a purpose for your reading and primes your brain to absorb new information.
While you're reading, try to highlight or underline key points. This can help you focus on essential information and can be very useful when reviewing later.
After finishing a piece, take a moment to summarize what you've read. Reflecting on the content not only solidifies your understanding, but also helps you retain information for the long term.
There are numerous resources available that can help improve your reading comprehension. For instance, audiobooks can be incredibly beneficial.
Yes, listening to audiobooks while following along with the text allows you to hear the pronunciation and intonation of words. This dual approach can enhance your overall understanding of the material.
Additionally, there are many websites and mobile apps specifically designed to help with reading skills. These resources often provide exercises and quizzes to test your understanding.
Finding materials that pique your interest will keep you motivated to read regularly. The more you enjoy what you're reading, the more likely you are to engage with it.
Setting specific goals for your reading practice can help keep you focused and motivated. For example, decide on a realistic number of pages or articles you aim to read each week.
Right. Having clear, attainable goals helps you stay accountable and provides a sense of achievement when you meet them.
It's also helpful to track your progress. You might be surprised by how much you improve over time, and this realization can be incredibly encouraging.
Plus, tracking your reading habits allows you to identify areas where you might need to put in a little extra effort, helping you refine your skills further.
Joining a reading group or book club can be a fun and enriching way to improve your comprehension. You can engage in discussions about the books you read and share insights with others.
Yes, hearing others' perspectives can significantly deepen your understanding of the material. You might discover interpretations or ideas you hadn't considered before.
Plus, it encourages you to read more regularly, as book clubs often have set reading schedules.
And it's also a fantastic way to practice your speaking skills in a relaxed environment. Discussing literature can lead to stimulating conversations.
Choosing the right reading material is essential for your growth as a reader. Start with topics that genuinely interest you and gradually challenge yourself with more complex texts.
Exactly. Reading something you're passionate about not only makes the process enjoyable, but also keeps you engaged and motivated.
And don't hesitate to mix genres. Fiction, nonfiction, articles, and blogs all have different writing styles and vocabularies, which can help you become a well-rounded reader.
This variety keeps your reading practice exciting and informative, allowing you to learn about different subjects while honing your language skills.
Finally, reflecting on what you read is a crucial part of the comprehension process. After finishing a text, take some time to think about how the content relates to your life, current events, or your studies.
Yes, making personal connections with the material not only helps reinforce what you've learned, but also makes reading more meaningful.
Sharing your thoughts with friends or family can lead to interesting discussions. It's a great way to solidify your understanding while practicing your communication skills.
Overall, reflection can transform reading from a passive activity into an interactive experience, enhancing both your comprehension and enjoyment.
A great way to develop better reading comprehension is to incorporate reading into your daily routine. It doesn't have to be long. Even dedicating 15 to 20 minutes a day can make a significant difference.
Absolutely. You can start with something simple, like reading a news article or a few pages of a book during your lunch break. This consistent practice helps build your reading stamina and comprehension over time.
And if you can, try to mix up your reading materials. For example, alternate between fiction and nonfiction. This variety keeps things fresh and exposes you to different writing styles.
Plus, reading regularly allows you to observe how different authors construct sentences and convey their ideas. This observation can help you develop your own writing skills as well.
Another effective strategy to enhance your comprehension is to practice summarizing what you read. After finishing a chapter or an article, take a moment to write a brief summary in your own words.
Yes, this technique forces you to process the information and distill it into its most essential points. It's an excellent way to check your understanding and retention.
And summarizing can take different forms too. You might write a short paragraph, create bullet points, or even draw a mind map to visualize the connections between ideas.
The key is to engage actively with the material rather than passively absorbing it. This engagement will significantly boost your comprehension skills.
Have you ever tried reading aloud? It might sound simple, but reading aloud can greatly improve your comprehension and pronunciation.
Absolutely. When you read out loud, you engage multiple senses: sight, sound, and even touch if you're using a physical book. This multisensory approach can reinforce what you're learning.
Plus, hearing the words as you say them helps you to internalize sentence structures and vocabulary. It also gives you the chance to practice your speaking skills at the same time.
And don't be afraid to read aloud to others. Whether it's a friend, family member, or even a pet, sharing your reading can make the experience more interactive and enjoyable.
Another tool you might find helpful is graphic organizers. These visual aids help you structure information and see relationships between concepts clearly.
Exactly. For instance, you could use a Venn diagram to compare and contrast to different texts, or a flowchart to outline the main events in a story.
Using graphic organizers encourages you to think critically about what you're reading and allows for a deeper understanding of the material.
It's also a great way to prepare for discussions or written assignments. Visualizing the content can clarify your thoughts and make it easier to communicate them later.
In today's digital age, don't underestimate the power of multimedia. Watching videos related to your reading material can provide additional context and help you grasp complex ideas.
Yes, documentaries, YouTube channels, and educational podcasts can supplement your reading. They often present information in a more visual or auditory format, making it easier to understand.
And when you engage with different types of content, you develop a more rounded understanding of the subject matter. It can also spark your interest and curiosity to read more about the topic.
Plus, seeing the information presented in various formats can make the learning process more enjoyable and less monotonous.
Building a genuine love for reading can significantly improve your comprehension skills. When you enjoy what you read, you're naturally more engaged and invested in understanding the material.
Right? Explore different genres, authors, and topics until you find what truly interests you. Whether it's mystery, fantasy, or biographies, there's a world of literature out there waiting for you.
And consider setting up a cozy reading nook in your home. Creating a comfortable environment can make reading feel like a treat rather than a chore.
That's a fantastic idea. The more you associate reading with positive experiences, the more likely you are to make it a regular part of your routine.
Another effective way to enhance comprehension is to discuss what you've read with friends, family, or even online communities. Sharing thoughts and insights can deepen your understanding.
Yes, talking about literature allows you to hear different viewpoints and interpretations. Sometimes, a discussion can reveal layers of meaning you hadn't considered before.
Online forums or book clubs can be excellent platforms for these discussions. You'll find people who share your interests and can contribute to enriching conversations.
Engaging with others not only boosts your comprehension, but also improves your speaking skills as you articulate your thoughts and ideas.
Have you thought about keeping a reading journal? Writing down your thoughts, reflections, and even questions about what you've read can be incredibly beneficial.
Absolutely. A reading journal serves as a personal space for you to process and reflect on the material. It helps reinforce your understanding and creates a record of your learning journey.
Plus, you can look back on your journal entries to see how your thoughts have evolved over time. This can be a great source of motivation as you track your progress.
Writing in a journal also encourages you to engage more deeply with the text, making connections and noting key themes or ideas that resonate with you.
As you read more, start paying attention to recurring themes and motifs within the text. Understanding these elements can greatly enhance your comprehension.
Yes, authors often use themes to convey deeper meanings or messages. Recognizing these patterns can lead to a richer reading experience and a better understanding of the text's purpose.
And don't be afraid to research the author's background or the historical context of the work. This knowledge can provide valuable insight and help you connect with the material on a deeper level.
Understanding the broader context can also illuminate why certain choices were made in the text, making your reading much more rewarding.
While focusing on reading comprehension is essential, it's also crucial to balance it with other language skills like writing, speaking, and listening.
Absolutely. Incorporating activities that engage all four skills can lead to a more comprehensive understanding of the language. For instance, after reading a text, try summarizing it verbally or writing a reflection.
Yes, this cross-training approach reinforces your learning and helps you see how reading, writing, speaking, and listening interconnect within the language.
Ultimately, improving your reading comprehension is just one piece of the puzzle in becoming a fluent and confident English speaker.
One way to enhance your reading comprehension is by exploring different genres. Each genre has its own style and structure, which can challenge and improve your understanding.
Exactly. For example, reading poetry requires a different level of interpretation compared to reading a technical manual. This exposure to various writing styles can broaden your comprehension skills.
And don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. You might discover new interests that not only improve your comprehension but also make reading more enjoyable.
Plus, understanding different genres can help you appreciate the diversity of language and expression in English, enriching your overall language learning experience.
Setting specific reading goals can motivate you and give your reading practice direction. Whether it's aiming to read a certain number of books a month or mastering a specific genre, goals can keep you focused.
That's a great point. Having clear objectives can help you track your progress and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small.
And these goals can be adjusted as you grow. If you find yourself comfortable with a particular genre, challenge yourself with something more complex.
This dynamic approach keeps your reading experience fresh and continually pushes you to improve your comprehension skills.
Asking questions while you read can greatly enhance your comprehension. What do you think will happen next? Why did the author choose this particular word?
Absolutely. By questioning the text, you engage more actively with it. This active engagement helps you retain information better and deepens your understanding.
You could even jot down your questions in a notebook or your reading journal. This practice can serve as a prompt for discussions or reflections later on.
And don't forget to seek answers. Researching your questions or discussing them with others can provide new insights and further enhance your comprehension.
In today's digital age, technology can be a great ally in improving reading comprehension. Apps and websites offer various tools, from vocabulary builders to comprehension quizzes.
Exactly. Many platforms provide interactive reading experiences that can engage you more fully. Some even allow you to highlight text and take notes digitally.
And audiobooks are another fantastic resource. Listening while reading along can help improve your understanding and pronunciation simultaneously.
Technology provides opportunities to access a wide range of materials, making it easier to find content that suits your interests and reading level.
Lastly, don't forget to take time to review and reflect on what you've read. Spend a few minutes after finishing a book or article to think about the main ideas and your personal reactions.
This reflection helps solidify your comprehension and allows you to connect the material to your own experiences or knowledge.
And it can also serve as a prompt for future discussions or writings. Your reflections can lead to deeper insights and a greater appreciation of what you read.
Remember, reading comprehension is a skill that takes time and practice to develop. Be patient with yourself and enjoy the journey.
Joining a reading group can be a fantastic way to enhance your reading comprehension. When you discuss what you've read with others, you gain new perspectives that you might not have considered on your own.
Absolutely. These discussions often lead to deeper analysis and a richer understanding of the text. You might pick up on themes or details that you missed while reading alone.
Plus, being part of a group can keep you motivated and accountable. When you know you have to discuss a book, you're more likely to finish it and engage deeply with the material.
And it creates a supportive environment for asking questions and expressing opinions. Everyone's insights can contribute to a more rounded understanding of the text, making reading a shared experience rather than a solitary one.
Practicing summarization is another effective technique for improving reading comprehension. After finishing a chapter or article, try to summarize what you've just read in your own words.
That's a great idea. Summarization forces you to process the information critically, distilling it down to the essential points. This practice not only helps reinforce your understanding, but also enhances retention.
You could write these summaries in a notebook or even discuss them with a friend. This way, you're also practicing your spoken English and communication skills.
And remember, the ability to summarize well is a valuable skill in many contexts, including academic and professional settings. It shows that you can grasp complex ideas and communicate them clearly.
Exploring context clues is a crucial strategy in improving reading comprehension. When you come across unfamiliar words, try to infer their meanings based on the surrounding text.
Exactly. This not only enhances your vocabulary, but also allows you to continue reading without constantly pausing to look up definitions. It keeps the flow of reading smoother and more enjoyable.
Plus, context clues can help you understand the overall message or theme of the text, even if you don't know every word. This skill is particularly useful when dealing with complex materials.
With practice, you'll find that your ability to decipher meanings from context will grow, and you'll feel more confident in tackling challenging texts.
Embracing different perspectives in your reading can enhance your comprehension significantly. Reading diverse voices and viewpoints exposes you to a variety of experiences and cultures.
Absolutely. It broadens your understanding of the world and can challenge your own beliefs and assumptions. This, in turn, can lead to more profound insights and critical thinking skills.
You might discover new genres, authors, or even historical contexts that you hadn't considered before. This exposure can make your reading experience much richer.
Engaging with different perspectives encourages empathy and helps you to develop a well-rounded view of the subject matter, which is essential for effective communication.
Establishing a reading routine can greatly contribute to improving your comprehension. Setting aside a specific time each day to read can help make it a habit, allowing you to engage consistently.
That's right, consistency is key. When you read regularly, you not only improve your comprehension, but also build your stamina for tackling longer texts.
And the more you read, the more familiar you become with language patterns, styles, and vocabulary. This familiarity can make future readings easier and more enjoyable.
Plus, having a routine can give you something to look forward to each day, turning reading into a delightful part of your daily life rather than just another task.
Utilizing audiobooks can be an excellent way to improve your reading comprehension, especially if you're an auditory learner. Listening to a book while following along in the text helps reinforce the material into different ways.
Exactly. Audiobooks allow you to hear the pronunciation of words and phrases, which can enhance your understanding and vocabulary. You also get to experience the rhythm and flow of the language as it's meant to be heard.
Plus, many audiobooks come with additional resources like discussion guides or summaries. This can give you insights into the story or concepts that you might have missed on your first read.
Another benefit is that audiobooks can make it easier to engage with longer or more challenging texts. If you're busy or on the go, you can still enjoy literature and improve your comprehension without needing to sit down with a physical book.
Setting reading goals can greatly enhance your reading comprehension journey. Whether it's a goal to read a certain number of books each month or to tackle a challenging novel, having clear objectives can motivate you.
Absolutely. Goals help you track your progress and give you a sense of accomplishment. You can start small and gradually increase your targets as your confidence and comprehension skills grow.
Additionally, you could incorporate variety into your goals, such as reading books from different genres or time periods. This not only keeps things interesting, but also exposes you to different writing styles and perspectives.
And don't forget to celebrate your achievements. Recognizing your progress can be a great motivational boost, encouraging you to keep reading and learning.
Engaging with supplementary materials can provide extra context and depth to what you're reading. These materials can include articles, videos, or even podcasts that relate to the book or topic.
Exactly. For instance, if you're reading a historical novel, watching documentaries or reading articles about that time period can enhance your understanding and appreciation of the text.
Supplementary materials can also clarify complex topics, making it easier to grasp intricate details within the main text. It's like adding another layer to your reading experience.
Plus, discussing these supplementary resources with others can spark new ideas and discussions, further enhancing your comprehension and enjoyment of the material.
Practicing critical thinking while you read is essential for developing deeper comprehension. As you read, ask yourself questions about the author's intent, the themes, and the implications of the text.
That's a great point. Thinking critically can help you analyze and evaluate the material rather than just passively absorbing it. This approach allows you to form your own opinions and insights.
You could even take notes or highlight passages that stand out to you. Reflecting on why certain lines resonated can lead to a more profound understanding of the text.
Ultimately, practicing critical thinking makes you a more engaged reader and can enhance your ability to communicate your thoughts effectively.
Connecting what you read to real-life experiences can significantly improve your comprehension. When you can relate the material to your own life or current events, it becomes much more meaningful.
Absolutely. For instance, if you're reading a novel that touches on social issues, consider how those issues manifest in your community. This connection can lead to a richer understanding of the text.
You might even find that certain characters or situations resonate with your personal experiences, allowing you to engage with the material on a deeper emotional level.
Plus, discussing these connections with friends or in a reading group can lead to insightful conversations and enhance everyone's understanding of the text.
Maintaining a positive mindset towards reading is crucial for improving comprehension. Approach reading as a rewarding and enjoyable activity rather than a chore.
Exactly. When you enjoy the process, you're more likely to stay engaged and motivated. It's important to find books that you're genuinely excited about to foster that positive attitude.
And remember, it's okay to put a book down if you're not enjoying it. There are so many great books out there, and finding the right ones can make all the difference.
Keeping a positive mindset not only enhances your reading experience, but also encourages a lifelong love of learning.
Exploring graphic novels is another fantastic way to improve reading comprehension. They combine visual storytelling with text, making it easier to understand complex narratives.
That's right. The illustrations can provide context clues that enhance comprehension and help you visualize the story, which can be especially beneficial for visual learners.
Graphic novels often tackle serious themes in an accessible way, allowing you to engage with significant issues while enjoying the format. They can be a stepping stone to more traditional literature.
Plus, the variety in storytelling styles found in graphic novels can keep your reading experience fresh and exciting, encouraging you to continue exploring different types of literature.
Participating in book clubs can provide a fantastic platform for improving your reading comprehension. Engaging in discussions with others allows you to share perspectives and interpretations of the text that you may not have considered on your own.
Absolutely. When you hear how others perceive the same book, it can broaden your understanding and open your eyes to different themes and ideas that might have gone unnoticed during your reading.
Plus, being part of a book club often encourages you to read more critically. Knowing that you'll be discussing the book can motivate you to pay closer attention to details and make connections within the text.
Book clubs also create a sense of community and accountability. You're more likely to stick to your reading goals when you have others relying on you to discuss the material.
Utilizing online resources, such as reading comprehension websites and apps, can enhance your skills significantly. Many platforms offer exercises and quizzes that target specific reading strategies and comprehension skills.
Exactly. These resources often provide instant feedback, which is incredibly valuable. You can see where you might need improvement and focus on those areas.
Additionally, online forums and discussion groups can connect you with other learners. Sharing insights and strategies can help you improve your comprehension and make reading a more interactive experience.
Online resources can also provide access to a vast array of texts from classic literature to contemporary articles. This variety allows you to explore different writing styles and topics, enhancing your overall reading experience.
Annotating texts while you read can significantly boost your comprehension. Writing notes in the margins or highlighting key points allows you to engage actively with the material.
Absolutely. This practice helps reinforce important concepts and makes it easier to recall information later. It encourages you to think critically about what you're reading in real time.
You could also summarize sections in your own words. This exercise forces you to digest the information and ensures that you genuinely understand it rather than just passively reading.
Furthermore, going back to your annotations after finishing the book can help you reflect on your thoughts and the evolution of the narrative, leading to deeper insights.
Exploring different text formats, such as poetry, essays, or articles, can also improve your reading comprehension. Each format has its unique style, and engaging with them can enhance your adaptability as a reader.
Exactly. For example, poetry often requires a different approach compared to prose. Understanding the nuances of poetic language can sharpen your analytical skills.
Additionally, essays can introduce you to argumentative writing and critical analysis, which are essential skills for higher-level comprehension.
Engaging with various formats also keeps your reading experience dynamic and prevents monotony, encouraging you to explore more literature.
Reflecting on your reading habits is crucial for growth. Take the time to consider what types of books you enjoy most and what challenges you face while reading.
Absolutely. Understanding your strengths and weaknesses can help you set more effective reading goals. For instance, if you struggle with complex narratives, you might decide to start with simpler texts before progressing.
You could also track your reading progress in a journal. This allows you to note your thoughts, feelings, and any areas for improvement, creating a valuable resource for future reference.
Self-reflection helps you become a more intentional reader, ensuring that you're continually evolving and improving your comprehension skills.
Balancing reading with other learning methods can also be beneficial. For instance, combining reading with watching films or documentaries on the same subject can deepen your understanding.
Exactly. This multimodal approach can reinforce what you learn in different ways, making the material more memorable.
You might also try reading aloud or discussing the material with someone else to solidify your comprehension further. Hearing the content in different forms can help reinforce your understanding.
Combining various methods keeps your learning experience engaging and helps you retain information more effectively.
Creating a comfortable reading environment can significantly impact your reading comprehension. A quiet, cozy space can help you focus better on the material without distractions.
Absolutely. Make sure you have good lighting and a comfortable chair. A suitable environment can make a big difference in your ability to concentrate and absorb information.
You could also eliminate distractions by turning off your phone or setting specific reading times when you can dedicate your full attention to the text.
The more comfortable and focused you are, the better your comprehension will be, allowing you to enjoy the reading process more fully.
Engaging with diverse perspectives is essential for developing a well-rounded comprehension of the material. Reading works from authors of different backgrounds can expose you to various viewpoints and experiences.
Exactly. This exposure broadens your understanding and encourages empathy, which is crucial when interpreting themes and characters.
Plus, discussing these diverse perspectives with others can lead to richer conversations and insights. It's a great way to learn from your peers while enhancing your comprehension skills.
Engaging with diverse materials helps you become a more critical and informed reader, capable of understanding complex narratives and ideas.
Setting specific reading goals is a powerful strategy for improving your comprehension. For instance, you could aim to read a certain number of pages or chapters each week. This approach not only gives you structure, but also encourages consistency in your reading habits.
Exactly. Having clear, achievable goals keeps you motivated and provides a sense of accomplishment as you reach each milestone. You could also diversify your goals by including different genres or themes.
Moreover, these goals can help you track your progress over time. By regularly assessing how much you've read and what you've learned, you can identify areas where you need to focus more effort or where you're excelling.
Setting goals also allows you to celebrate small victories, which is important for maintaining enthusiasm for reading. The more engaged you are with your reading, the better your comprehension will be.
Leveraging audiobooks is another effective way to enhance your reading comprehension. Listening to a book while following along in print can help reinforce your understanding of the text.
Absolutely. Audiobooks allow you to hear the correct pronunciation and intonation of words, which can be especially helpful for language learners or when encountering complex vocabulary.
Furthermore, listening to a story being narrated brings a different dimension to the material. The emotional inflections of the narrator can enhance your understanding of the characters and their motivations.
Audiobooks also provide the flexibility to engage with literature during your commute or while doing chores, allowing you to absorb more material without sacrificing time.
Practicing summarization is crucial for improving reading comprehension. After finishing a chapter or a section, try summarizing what you've read in your own words. This exercise forces you to identify key points and themes.
Exactly. Summarization helps you retain information better and ensures that you truly grasp the essential ideas within the text. It also prepares you for discussions or written assignments related to the material.
You can even share your summaries with a friend or a study group. This not only reinforces your understanding but allows for valuable feedback and discussion on different interpretations.
Practicing summarization regularly can transform the way you engage with texts and significantly boost your overall comprehension skills.
Exploring graphic novels and comics is another fun way to enhance your reading comprehension. These formats combine visuals with text, making them more engaging and accessible.
Absolutely. The combination of images and words can help clarify complex narratives, allowing you to grasp the story more easily. Visual storytelling can also stimulate your imagination and critical thinking skills.
Additionally, graphic novels often tackle serious themes, so they can provide deep insights while still being enjoyable. They can serve as a gateway to more complex literature by providing context and emotional resonance.
Engaging with graphic novels also encourages readers to analyze how images and text work together to convey meaning, which is an important skill in understanding more traditional texts.
Reflecting on your learning process is vital for growth. After completing a book, take the time to think about what you learned and how your comprehension evolved during your reading journey.
Exactly. Consider what strategies worked for you and what didn't. Were there particular challenges you faced? Reflecting on these aspects can help you refine your approach to future readings.
You might also want to jot down your reflections in a journal. This practice not only reinforces what you've learned, but also creates a valuable resource to refer back to when assessing your progress over time.
Ultimately, reflecting on your learning process empowers you to take charge of your reading comprehension journey, making it a more rewarding and effective experience.
Incorporating reading into your daily life is essential for improving comprehension. Whether it's reading a few pages during breakfast or squeezing in a chapter before bed, consistency is key.
Absolutely. Making reading a regular part of your routine not only improves your skills, but also creates a habit that can enrich your life in many ways.
You could also join reading challenges or participate in reading months where you set specific goals. This can add an element of fun and community to your reading journey.
The more you read, the more comfortable you become with different styles and genres, which naturally enhances your comprehension skills.
Teaching others what you've learned is one of the best ways to reinforce your own understanding. Whether it's explaining concepts to a friend or tutoring someone else, sharing your knowledge can deepen your comprehension.
Exactly. Teaching requires you to organize your thoughts and present them clearly, which solidifies your own understanding of the material.
Additionally, when you teach, you may encounter questions that challenge your comprehension, prompting you to think critically and explore the material even further.
Engaging in teaching or mentorship also creates a sense of community, allowing you to learn from others while sharing your insights.
Reading and engaging with current events can improve your comprehension of complex texts. Staying informed about the world around you helps you understand the context in which many literary works are created.
Absolutely. Current events can also provide valuable discussions that enhance your critical thinking skills. You can connect themes from literature to real-life issues, enriching your understanding of both.
Additionally, reading news articles, opinion pieces, and editorials can expose you to various writing styles and viewpoints, which is essential for becoming a well-rounded reader.
Engaging with current events makes your reading experience more relevant and meaningful, helping you to see the connections between literature and the world we live in.
Finding a reading community can significantly enhance your reading experience. Whether it's a local book club or an online forum, connecting with fellow readers can motivate you and deepen your understanding.
Exactly. Sharing thoughts and opinions about what you're reading can lead to richer insights. Engaging with others allows you to see different interpretations and ideas that you may not have considered.
Plus, a reading community can hold you accountable for your reading goals. When you know others are counting on you to read and participate in discussions, you're more likely to stay committed.
Being part of a community also makes reading a more social activity, which can be incredibly rewarding and encouraging.
Exploring genre-specific strategies can also improve your reading comprehension. Different genres require different reading approaches. For example, a mystery novel might need a different focus than a historical biography.
Absolutely. Understanding the conventions of each genre allows you to tailor your reading strategies accordingly. This adaptability is crucial for maximizing your comprehension.
You might also find it helpful to read reviews or summaries of different genres. This can provide context and insight into what to expect, making it easier to engage with the material.
Ultimately, knowing the unique elements of each genre can enhance your enjoyment and comprehension, helping you become a more versatile reader.
Using technology for reading practice can significantly boost your comprehension skills. There are numerous apps and online platforms designed to enhance your reading experience, from ebooks to interactive reading exercises.
That's right. E-readers often come with features like adjustable font sizes and background colors that can make reading more comfortable and enjoyable. Some even offer built-in dictionaries for quick definitions, which is incredibly helpful for new vocabulary.
Moreover, many platforms provide audiobooks with synchronized text. This means you can read along while listening, which helps improve both your listening and reading skills simultaneously.
Additionally, there are forums and social media groups focused on reading where you can discuss books, share insights, and get recommendations. Engaging with a community can make your reading journey more dynamic and interactive.
Exploring different text formats, such as poetry, essays, or articles, can enhance your reading comprehension. Each format presents information in unique ways, which can challenge you to adapt your reading strategies.
Absolutely. Poetry, for instance, often requires a deeper level of analysis due to its figurative language and structure. Engaging with poetry can sharpen your critical thinking and interpretative skills, which are crucial for overall comprehension.
Essays, on the other hand, present arguments and ideas that you may need to dissect and evaluate. This practice enhances your analytical skills, making you more adept at understanding complex texts.
By broadening the types of texts you engage with, you also expose yourself to various writing styles and perspectives, which enriches your reading experience and comprehension.
Understanding the cultural context behind a text is essential for improving your comprehension. Many literary works reflect the societal norms, beliefs, and events of their time, which can influence their themes and characters.
Exactly. Knowing the historical and cultural background of a book can provide deeper insights into the motivations of characters and the significance of certain events. It also enhances your ability to engage in discussions about the text.
You can research the author's background, the time period in which the book was written, and the social issues it addresses. This additional context can transform your reading experience from surface-level understanding to a more profound appreciation.
Ultimately, this awareness can make your reading more relevant and relatable, allowing you to connect personally with the material.
Engaging with book reviews and discussions can greatly enhance your comprehension of the material. Reading others' interpretations and critiques can open your eyes to perspectives you might have missed.
Absolutely. Book reviews often highlight themes, character development, and key moments in the story, providing a valuable overview that can deepen your understanding of the text.
Participating in discussions, whether online or in person, allows you to share your thoughts and hear different viewpoints. This interaction can stimulate critical thinking and improve your analytical skills.
By engaging with others about what you read, you can also practice articulating your thoughts and opinions, which is a key component of effective communication.
Creating a personal reading space can make a significant difference in your comprehension. A dedicated space for reading allows you to focus and immerse yourself in the material without distractions.
Exactly. This space should be comfortable and inviting, perhaps with good lighting, cozy seating, and all your reading materials close at hand. The more comfortable you are, the more likely you are to engage deeply with what you're reading.
Additionally, a well-organized reading space can help you create a routine. Having a consistent environment can signal to your brain that it's time to focus on reading, making it easier to get into the right mindset.
Ultimately, a personal reading nook can enhance your enjoyment of reading, encouraging you to spend more time with texts and improving your comprehension over time.
Exploring nonfiction reading can provide you with valuable insights and information while improving your comprehension. Nonfiction texts often present factual information in an engaging way, helping you understand complex topics.
Absolutely. Reading biographies, self-help books, or informative articles can enrich your knowledge and expose you to new ideas and concepts. This can enhance your critical thinking skills and your ability to engage with various subjects.
Moreover, many nonfiction works present arguments or analyses that require you to evaluate evidence and draw conclusions. This type of reading develops your analytical skills and strengthens your overall comprehension.
By incorporating nonfiction into your reading habits, you not only learn new information, but also practice different reading strategies that can translate into other genres.
Connecting reading with writing can significantly improve your comprehension skills. Writing about what you read forces you to engage with the material more deeply and articulate your understanding clearly.
Exactly. Whether it's journaling your thoughts, writing summaries, or crafting essays, the act of writing helps reinforce the ideas and themes you've encountered in your reading.
You might also want to experiment with creative writing inspired by what you read. This practice can help you explore different styles and voices, enhancing your appreciation for the nuances of language.
Additionally, writing about your reading experiences can foster a deeper connection to the material, making your reading journey more meaningful.
Learning new vocabulary is crucial for improving your reading comprehension. A strong vocabulary enables you to understand more complex texts and engage with diverse literature.
Absolutely. When you encounter unfamiliar words, take the time to look them up and learn their meanings. This practice not only enhances your understanding of the current text, but also builds your vocabulary for future readings.
You can create flashcards or use vocabulary apps to practice new words regularly. Incorporating these new terms into your speaking and writing further solidifies your understanding.
By consistently expanding your vocabulary, you'll find that your overall comprehension improves, allowing you to tackle more challenging texts with confidence.
Reflecting on the themes and messages in a text is essential for a deeper comprehension. After finishing a book or article, take some time to think about the overarching messages the author conveys.
Exactly. Identifying themes helps you connect different parts of the text and understand the author's intentions. This reflection can lead to richer discussions and insights.
You might also want to consider how the themes relate to your own life experiences or current societal issues. This personal connection can deepen your understanding and make the reading more relevant.
Ultimately, reflecting on themes can enhance your critical thinking skills and your ability to engage in thoughtful discussions about the material.
Staying curious and open-minded is key to improving your reading comprehension. Approaching each text with a willingness to learn and explore can significantly enhance your experience.
Absolutely. Being curious encourages you to ask questions and seek deeper meanings within the text, which fosters critical thinking and engagement.
Additionally, an open-minded attitude allows you to appreciate diverse perspectives and genres. This flexibility can lead to discovering new interests and broadening your reading horizons.
By cultivating curiosity and open-mindedness, you not only enhance your comprehension, but also enrich your overall reading journey.
Reading for pleasure can greatly enhance your comprehension skills. When you read something you enjoy, you're more likely to engage deeply with the text, leading to better understanding and retention.
Exactly. When reading for fun, you're less focused on comprehension as a task and more on enjoying the narrative or the information presented. This enjoyment can make the reading process feel effortless and natural.
Furthermore, reading books, articles, or genres that truly interest you can lead to an increased willingness to tackle more challenging materials. You'll find yourself seeking out texts that stretch your abilities, improving your skills in the process.
This love for reading can also encourage you to share recommendations and discuss your favorite books with others, enhancing both your comprehension and your communication skills.
Setting reading goals can provide you with a clear path to improving your comprehension. By establishing specific, measurable goals, you can monitor your progress and stay motivated.
Absolutely. Whether it's a target number of books to read each month or specific genres to explore, having clear objectives can help focus your reading efforts. It can also give you a sense of accomplishment as you meet your goals.
You might also want to consider varying your goals, such as aiming to read more challenging texts or incorporating different formats. This variety keeps your reading experience fresh and engaging, allowing for continuous growth.
Plus, as you achieve your goals, you build confidence in your reading abilities, which encourages you to tackle even more ambitious reading challenges in the future.
Utilizing summaries and study guides can significantly aid your comprehension. These tools condense complex information into digestible parts, making it easier to grasp key ideas and themes.
That's right. After reading a text, consulting a summary can reinforce your understanding and highlight any areas where you might need further clarification. It serves as a great review tool,
Study guides often include discussion questions and analysis that can deepen your understanding. Engaging with these materials encourages critical thinking and helps solidify your comprehension.
Additionally, you can create your own summaries or guides as you read. This active engagement with the text not only enhances your comprehension, but also develops your ability to synthesize information effectively.
Well, that brings us to the end of our episode on developing better reading comprehension in English. We hope you found these tips helpful and that you feel more confident in your reading journey.
Absolutely. Remember, improving your comprehension takes time and practice, but with these strategies, you can make significant progress.
Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to apply what you've learned and keep challenging yourself with new reading materials.
Yes, and if you enjoyed this episode, please share it with your friends or leave us a review. Happy reading, everyone.
See you next time on Learn English with Podcast Conversation.
Goodbye for now.